What are you doing in there? Come on guys, you're coming on the trip with us, yeah? Morning folks. So it is our final day here in Lanzarote. Sahara's inside getting packed. We are going to pick up my dive kit from the dive school and then head to the ferry. The ferry leaves Arrecife here in Lanzarote at 11 o'clock, and we will be in Tenerife in Santa Cruz around 9 o'clock tonight and back home in a deck at 10 o'clock. So if you guys do like the content that we're putting out, don't forget to like, subscribe and ring that bell for further notifications. And as I always say, let's do this. So we're at the port now. We're just waiting for them to let us know when the cars can go on. They're loading all the lorries on now, and or the trucks, or whatever you want to call them. And Sahara's here multi-phoning. Hello Sahara.
Hi.
Hi, she said. She's busy. So yeah, we got a 6-hour journey ahead of us to we got a 6-hour journey ahead of us to Gran Canaria. Then I think it's 3 hours in Gran Canaria, and then the final leg over to Tenerife, and we'll be in Tenerife at 9 o'clock. So a long day of traveling ahead of us. You guys are coming with us. So yeah, we'll talk to you in a little while. Gracias. Right folks, so we're on the ferry. I'm really tired now. I guess I've got into a mode of like relaxation, and my body's switching off. What did you say? What? So we're gonna go upstairs. There's a pool up there I think, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna sit inside and go to sleep, to be honest. If you want to bring your swimsuit, you're more than welcome. I'm not getting in the water.
I'm not getting into the water, just to sleep in the sun.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sleep in the shade. Right guys, we'll see you upstairs.
Recipes where cooks at the ready. No spice that we can't use. Got the zest for lime. Cause I really want you to show all your colors to the light so we can grow. There ain't nowhere on this journey that we can't go. We can work it out. If you're lost in the blue, just tell me what you do to open it down.
Okay, so what they just said is basically you have to have a mask on when you're boarding, disembarking, and when you're at any sales points or at any restaurant points where you literally have to, there could be other people around. So at those points you have to wear a mask. Otherwise there's no necessity to wear a mask. There you go. That's at the moment, which is today, October the 26th, 2022. I'll give you a look around here. This is the very top outside deck that you can go to as a passenger. Plenty of seats up here, and even some exercise stuff. It's quite warm up here. I'm going to go back downstairs and show you a bit more of the boat. So if I get bored, I'm going to go and run around in here. But on a serious note, that is, if you have kids, that's great. Keep them busy for a while. So if you are traveling as a family, there's a kids play area there. So on one end you've got like a cafeteria with sandwiches and stuff like that, and down this end you've actually got a full restaurant where you can get hot food and that. I don't think it's open right now, but I'm sure it will open later on today. Probably it might be open. Let's have a look. So as I guessed, it's not open yet, but it'll be open later on for dinner, I'm sure, especially for people like ourselves that are traveling the full distance. And we're on the same ferry this time as well, the whole way from so if you're watching this as your first video, we actually took the trip from Tenerife to Lanzarote, and now we're taking the return trip from Lanzarote to Tenerife. So on the way here we had the same ferry, on the way back we're gonna have the same ferry. But the last time I came to Lanzarote, I did the same trip, I had to switch ferries both ways, but apparently we're on the same ferry again the whole way, which makes it really easy because you don't have to bring the car on and off different ferries. So yeah, so I'll talk to you in a little while, guys. So we're on our way to Gran Canaria, and approximately about 6 hours. We're just leaving Lanzarote now, full steam ahead. Very cliche, but yeah, I had a lovely time in Lanzarote. Really good time. We're there for about 9 days, and it was just great seeing the island. Nice memories of, you know, living there, and some really nice diving, which you would have seen already if you watched the previous vlogs of the diving vlogs. And I got to dive one of the dive sites that I wanted to dive for a long time, which is the museum, which was really thought-provoking, and a really amazing dive that was, and one I remember. I definitely want to come back, and Sahar wants to do her scuba course so she can dive it as well. So yeah, all in all, a really good trip to Lanzarote. And you know, at the end of the holiday it always has that kind of sad thing that it's over, you know. But I am very blessed that the end of my holiday brings me back to the beautiful island of Tenerife and to a business I love very much. And yeah, I'll give you a few more views around as we leave. And thanks for joining us on this journey, and the few dives that I've done over in Lanzarote, and the live and Sunday smoothies. Yeah, I'll actually tell you how much the trip cost me in a little while. Well, not the trip, but the cost of the ferry coming over as a resident. It's more obviously if you're not a resident of the Canary Islands, it's a lot more expensive, but it's really good value for what it was, and bring my car over. Anyways, as the map master would always say, I tend to make a short story long. So I'll give you a look around. Over there, that is Puerto del Carmen, and in the distance over there is Arrecife, and right here that's Puerto Calero, and in this direction we're sailing towards I hope you can hear me actually, we're sailing towards Playa Blanca direction. We should be sailing past Fuerteventura, and I'll give you a look at that in a minute. So you might hear me a bit better here, but the visibility is not that good. So here you have Los Lobos, in the distance you have Fuerteventura, and that, as far as I can see, is Coralejo there. So I'm going to go and have a nap. Let me know if any of you guys listen to Joe Rogan podcast, so we're going to go and have a listen to Joe Rogan. And let me know if you guys listen to it in the comments below. So I just woke up after a nap. Sahar's awake as well. We're having something to eat, and I really don't know what that banging is, but there's banging going on, Sahar, isn't there? I don't know how long. I was like bang, 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 bang. I really hope it's not someone trying to fix a hole in the boat. There's just constant banging. I'll give you a look at where we are. We're kind of halfway between Lanzarote and Gran Canaria. I'll show you on this map. And you can just see the tail end of Fuerteventura to the left hand side here. The food is fairly basic, but it's alright, tasty enough. I've had a bit of paella and some meatballs, which I've eaten most of, so yeah, so we'll go back to eating this, and I'll talk to you in a little while, guys. Huh?
We could.
Sahara is full of the joys of life today. So we are now in Gran Canaria. We're not getting off the boat, are we? No, we're not getting off the boat. And the same boat is heading to Tenerife. It's now 4:15, so the boat is way ahead of schedule. It's supposed to be here at 5 o'clock. And yeah, stop here and then on to Tenerife.
Por la escalera ubicada en la cubierta principal. La tripulación les indicará su ubicación. Muchas gracias.
So up on the boat we were told that we stay on the boat and the car stays on the boat, and down here we've been told we have to leave. So now we have to leave the boat and come back on the boat again, which defies logic. I don't get it anyways, so we'll follow the orders. Alright, so that was a bit of an annoying thing. So when we're on the boat, all the people on the boat were telling us, you stay on the boat, you can get off if you want, or you can stay on the boat. Same boat's going to Tenerife. Then, thank God, Sahar wanted to get something out of the car, so we went down to get something out of the car, and everyone's leaving the boat. And we asked two of the people down there, do we stay on the boat or do we leave? And I said, you have to leave and get on, so go to the office and find out where you go after that. So that was fun. Sahar's gone up to the offices above, but basically that was really confusing. We were told a few different things. We're now waiting in the car park at the terminal in Gran Canaria to go back on the same boat. So we disembarked the boat and now we're re-embarking the boat in a few minutes. It made way more sense the other way. On the way over, we literally just left the car in the boat, and and didn't have to take it off, so very strange. But anyways, that's what it is. Soon we'll be boarding again on the last stage of the journey back to Tenerife from Gran Canaria, which will be a short trip. I think it's around we'll be leaving at around 7. It's about 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, 2 hours I think. Super. So happy days. So it looks like we are getting a different ferry. It looks like it's the high-speed ferry from here to Tenerife, from Gran Canaria to Tenerife. It definitely looks like a different ferry we're going to be boarding on here. So we're on a completely different ferry. It's the high-speed ferry, and yeah, I always get anxious going on and off of these boats because my car is quite low. Yeah, anyways, I'm really tired and looking forward to getting home. Talk to you in a while, guys. So, very interesting. I've been told basically I can't record the inside of the boat for security reasons. That's an interesting one. So I can't record. I can record out the back of the boat, but I can't record inside the boat for security reasons. So you're not going to get to see the inside of the boat. So my apologies. Okay guys, just to let you know how much the whole trip cost me. So altogether with the car over and back, for me it was €132 return. That's with a resident discount. I'm not sure what the whole price would be without the resident discount, but that's what I paid over and back from Tenerife to Lanzarote. And yeah, on the last leg of it now, I'll give you a few shots as we leave the port. I'll talk to you in a little while. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey from Lanzarote to Tenerife, and I'll talk to you in a little while. So we're nearly there. Sahara's feeling very sick. I'm not feeling great. Whether it's a different type of ferry or what it is, but definitely not the most comfortable trip over, as in like feeling sick. So yeah, but we're not far away, so.
Vehículo en desembarque.
That was funny.
Right folks, the end of the vlog. We've just arrived in Tenerife after a long journey. The last leg of that journey wasn't very nice. I didn't feel great, did you not? We're on the high-speed ferry, and whatever way it moves, I just didn't feel good at all. So Sahara didn't feel good either. Neither of us got sick, but we're here now, thank God. We've had a great time in Lanzarote. You enjoyed it?
I genuinely enjoyed it. It was lovely. Lovely. The nature, the structure of the houses, and the vast area. It was beautiful. Of course, the Papagayo Beach, different parts of the island. The place that we visited, they had 1,200 different kinds of cactus. Beautiful, beautiful.
The longest outro in the world. So yeah, we both really enjoyed it. We'll definitely be going back to Lanzarote. We are about to exit the boat, and thanks for joining us as always. If you do like the content we're putting out, don't forget to like,
subscribe,
and ring that bell for further notifications. And guys, remember, keep it country, and if you get it, take it twice.